And your daddy.
Hello.
So what's the supposed to?
You having a look? Andy, you didn't wink. There we go. Hi folks, and welcome to today's vlog. As you'll know from yesterday's vlog, if you watched yesterday's vlog, which you should have done, if you haven't, you should go back and watch that now. But as you know, the plan for today's video is to head over to Nottingham because it's Short Stay's birthday. Exactly.
And the Castle Wimbrian Park, and we'll go to the trams with Highvale to B&A. Okay, and then we'll go to Butler's Hill.
We're not going to have time to do all of that, Andy.
Crossing.
For the reason I'm about to tell you lot about. We're not going to be able to do all of that stuff, Andy.
And then we'll go to
we are not going to be able to do all of that stuff because we're leaving home super late. The reason we're leaving so late, it's now already gone 2 o'clock and we're only just like 10 minutes away from home. Andy, the gentleman sat in the back of the car, has lost his camera. His Through Andy's Eyes camera, and didn't want to leave the house without it because obviously when he goes to Nottingham he likes to record everything and make a nice video while he's there, which seems reasonable. We can't do all of that now, Andy, because we spent over an hour looking for your camera and everything will be finished by the time we get there. So we have managed to convince him to leave the house. We still haven't found his camera, but we've managed to convince him to leave the house on the basis that we are going to buy him a new camera while we're out. We have picked one out from Argos. We're in Argos car park now, but we've just stock checked it and it's not in stock.
It's in stock only at Peterborough.
Which is the opposite direction to where we want to be, where we've just come from basically. And we're now on the way to Nottingham, but it's not in stock here. It's not in stock at Grantham, which is also on the way. It's not in stock in Nottingham.
Queensgate.
But it's in the opposite direction. If we go to Queensgate, we're just not going to get to Nottingham at all today.
Nothing.
As it stands right now, we're not going to get to Nottingham until about 3:30. Pick Short Stay up. We're planning on taking him out for something to eat. By the time we've done all that, we're not going to be able to go on trams and go up and down in lifts. Corby's kind of the wrong direction as well.
Where's beach?
It's completely the wrong direction. We need to pick a different camera. I think that's the answer to all of this. We've got to pick a different camera and we've got to buy something, and it also ideally has to be something we can buy here so we can charge it on the way, because the other thing is it's no good us getting to Nottingham, buying a camera there and it not being charged, because then he still can't use it. And as far as he's concerned, we're picking up the new camera for him to use straight away. So I think what we need to do is see what they've got in stock here, buy anything from here so we can charge it up in the car, and then he can use it to make a video today. If you think we're being crazy and frivolous, if you've watched Andy's channel recently, you'll know that the microphone on his camera was broken anyway and the sound was becoming pretty much unusable. So we were planning on upgrading his camera in the next month or so anyway. So it's not that we're just randomly deciding to get him a new camera as a reward for losing it. It was an upgrade we wanted to do. We want to go to Nottingham this time because it's Anna's brother's birthday. Yeah, Andy's basically paying for it himself out of his own ad revenue from his own channel. So it's not mad that we're buying him a new camera just because he can't find his. It's the only way we can get to Nottingham to say happy birthday to Short Stay in person. Have we found one? There's less choice than we expected there to be in stock at this Argos. So what we've done, we've found one that is on clearance. It's in stock. It's only 15 quid. It's probably going to be rubbish. So this probably isn't going to be the camera he ends up using long term, but if it's one that can get him out today, then it allows us to get to Nottingham for Short Stay's birthday, and we can sort out the camera issue another day. Problem solved. Maybe $14.99 with an SD card as well. In theory it'll work with my existing GoPro accessories, so I can stick it on a GoPro handle thing. For 15 quid it's probably going to be awful, but if it gets him through today, we win. So SD card was almost as much as the camera itself. This is the one we've got. HD 1080p action camera, which hopefully charges on a USB cable that we can then plug in the car. There's loads of accessories in here as well. This is mad. If this is actually something that's going to work, this is insane, because you shouldn't be able to get a camera with a case, a whole load of accessories that actually works for 15 quid. I'm trying to work out how to get into the top of it so I can get the cable plugged in. That would be the thing, that we know battery or something, that would be That'll be the... Anna, help! I don't know how to get into it. Anna got it out of the box. Don't know if it's got any juice in it at the moment. I think it's probably quite unlikely. Yeah, completely dead right now, but there's the slot for the SD card and the USB charger. So, hopefully, over the course of the drive to Nottingham, enough juice will go into it for it to turn on and work. That's the plan anyway. At least we can now get on the road. SD card in, charging. Apparently has 3 hours of recording time on there. So, all the more reason to check out the Through Andy's Eyes video that will come out at 6 o'clock today to see what the filming was like on his new camera. Assuming we got it up and running. What are you looking for?
The wrist strap.
There's a wrist strap? Yeah. So many accessories. So we could put it back in there and then put it on a tripod or something, or we could just use it small, or... I'm just going to drive the car and let Anna play with the accessories. We have arrived in Nottingham. Can you just pass me his camera so we can have a look at it? Oh, so we have camera on a selfie stick because it's the only tool I had with me to put it on. But that should sort him out for today.
Here.
He's also, for the first time in ages, got his phone with him, which is another option to film with. Obviously not ideal for putting it on YouTube, but if he doesn't like the camera, he's got his phone as well. Anna is now sat in the back, not because she has run away from me, but because in just a moment, Short Stay's going to be with us. Short Stay there! Short Stay! Happy birthday, Short Stay!
Hello. Oh yeah, you're 30, aren't you?
30?
Oh God.
You promised me you'd grown a beard.
I did.
Where's it gone?
I had to chop it off. I look like a caveman.
Rubbish. For anyone out there watching who's wondering if beards are good or not, you should definitely grow a beard. Don't listen to him.
Yours is trimmed though.
Well, you can
Mine was
trim
just
it.
like a bush.
Oh, I want to see that. Is there any pictures?
There is one, yes.
I'd like to see that.
I think I sent it to Annika.
Have you seen the picture of him with the bush?
Possibly.
I want to see the bush. Wasn't anticipating the pouring rain when we got here, but he has got his new camera. We're going into Curry's. Anna and Short Stay have stayed in the car. Is your new camera good?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, after all that kerfuffle, I'm going to consider this problem solved. It is 4:30. We've only just got to do what we planned to do today.
Level 1.
Here we are.
We're fine. We can still take Short Stay for his birthday meal.
Lift going down.
We found another lift. Is this Furniture Village? I don't know where we are, but we found a second lift. Well, we have been in every shop, found the 2 lifts that are here.
Wow.
Even though we've been here before, we still had to go in all the other ones just to check they hadn't had lifts put in. And now we're heading back to the car to head out for Short Stay's birthday
Drew's
meal.
barbecue.
At Red's True Barbecue, exactly.
With this finger.
Yes, that's how they do their sign, isn't it?
Finger.
That's right. It's very wet. Well, it's still absolutely throwing it down with rain in the middle of Nottingham today. I've walked through a puddle, I've driven through what seemed to be a river. We've changed our plans slightly. We're no longer going to Red's Barbecue because there's no car park right outside it. So we're going to a different barbecue restaurant. Luckily, Nottingham is the barbecue capital of the Midlands. 3 barbecue restaurants. The Midlands, that's where we are.
What is that, Midlands?
Including 2 within spitting distance of where we are right now. So we've got Red Dog Saloon and Rub. Obviously, because we're civilised people, we're aiming for the Red Dog Saloon. Change of plan slightly again. It seems I've parked in the wrong car park without realising it. I don't even know how it's possible to do that. So we're just going to walk towards the centre of the city and eat at the first place that sells food, I think. And as if by magic, and this isn't even faked or orchestrated, the first place that sells food we've seen is Red Dog Saloon. What a wonderful world. Well, we've got ourselves a nice little booth. More importantly, just over Short Stay's head just there is the tram line. So Andy can sit there, watch the trams while we eat barbecue food. Yeah, you can see them as they come. They just go past over Short Stay's shoulder. One good thing that's come out of all the shenanigans with cameras and stuff today is it's got him using his own phone again, so when we're out and about, we don't have to have him on Anna's phone, so she has her own phone again. Yay! Wings! For those of you worried about the diet, we are sharing all those wings between 3 of us. Still probably shouldn't be having them, but they're delicious. Delicious burger known as the Gooey Louie. Some chips. Anna has a little cheeky sausage hiding over there. And short stay, that's just a pile of meat in a bun. I'm a very happy boy right now. Dinner consumed. And now, despite it being gone 6:30, we're going to go and have a look at some trams and try and do as much of our normal Nottingham trip stuff as we can, which realistically is probably just going to walk into the centre of town, look at some trams and then go home, because nothing else is going to be open. We're certainly not taking him up to the level crossing because it will pour down with rain. The shops aren't going to be open for the lifts, but we can at least go and see some trams with the birthday boy. Is that good?
You're fixing it.
They're fixing it? What are they fixing?
No, they fixed the net.
What does that mean?
Nottingham City Transport.
No, what does they fixed it mean?
Well done. You're
Was it
working
broken?
It is, yeah.
You're working it.
Yep.
Excellent. Short stay has just informed me that despite it being his 30th birthday today, never in his life has he had a Starbucks coffee. So we're about to rectify that. I've left them sat over there watching the trams. I'm going to go and load up on some coffees to start short stay's 30s off correctly. Can't remember the last time we were in the centre of Nottingham and there was nothing going on behind us, other than the fact there's a giant hand with a cricket ball in it coming out of the town hall because of the Cricket World Cup, apparently. Andy is enjoying his new camera and watching the trams. We're enjoying short stay's first ever Starbucks. Is your new camera good, Andy?
Yeah.
Good. We're just watching them now. We're waiting for bells, are we? What time are the bells?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. And what time is it now? 5 to 7. Okay, we can wait for the bells. There's a tram coming from the other way as well. This is a good spot.
Yes, but you can spend hours upon hours in this spot.
You used to spend hours here?
Hours.
Wow.
Literally hours.
Park.
We used to have podcasts on and just sit here and let him do this.
Well, it's better than going out to the sticks where we normally have to go now. Because at least you've got coffee and food and stuff nearby.
I could go for coffee and sit here with a bottle of water and that's it. this is what we do for hours.
Yeah, he's enjoying himself.
For hours though.
How many hours are we actually talking?
I've once sat here 6 hours.
6 hours?
Yeah, came out at 9, went home at 3 because it was too hot.
Wow.
And there's no shade here or anything.
No, we've been out here in the heat before.
Watch Cash in the Attic.
You want to watch Cash in the Attic?
In Nottingham. Influence, yeah.
I don't think we're watching Cash in the Attic here.
We can watch
You can watch it with Short Stay when he comes to look after you in a few weeks.
There's another tram.
Another tram? That sky looks so ominous. It is going to absolutely pour it down with rain any second.
No.
It's a question of will it rain before it hits 7 o'clock for the bells. We've got like 2 minutes.
I know.
It's going to be mad. It is going to be real like tropical storm type thing. It's probably the first time in about a week where it's not been raining, but it is absolutely going to destroy us any second. It's not even 7 o'clock, but it's suddenly got so dark over the last 2 minutes.
Blue sky.
Yeah, as Anna's saying, it's just a small, really black cloud, but it's going to get us.
Hey, Daddy.
Hello.
So what's the supposed study?
You having a look? Andy, you didn't wink. There we go.
That one.
What, has the rain started?
No, rain stopped.
Oh yeah, the rain, I can feel it on my head. It's about to thunder down. Oh, but there's the bells. We just got the bells in before we have to leg it for the car.
That's it.
Are they not doing the dongs? Do they not do dongs here? Is that it? Well, let's get back to the car before it really, really rains. And now we get some dongs, just as I'm putting the camera away. They good, Andy? Make sure you watch where you're going. 11 o'clock. Should we go back to the car?
Yeah.
Excellent. We just missed the rain. Kev wins again, even though I just almost threw the keys down there by mistake. It's pretty moist out there.
Yes, I'm not in it.
Toodle pip shorts day.
Thank you for
Happy birthday.
See you later.
And it's 9 o'clock-ish, 8:45, and we are home. That was a weird trip to Nottingham, one of the weirdest ones we've ever had, but significant because we didn't do any of his normal routine stuff and he was absolutely fine with it. We left the house without a plan, which he'd normally never agree to. He knew we were getting a new camera, but he didn't know what or where from. When we left the house, we didn't know whether we were getting it from Stamford, from Grantham, from Nottingham. We didn't know what shop we were going to. We didn't know what type of camera it was going to be. And he just absolutely rolled with it all day. No argument. Yes, the camera's lost. Yes, I need to get a new one. We'll go and get a new one. And then we didn't go to the level crossing. We didn't go on the trams at all. We didn't go up in any lifts. We didn't go to the Emmet clock. We just went and did the stuff that we needed to do. And we kind of played it by ear. We didn't really have any kind of plan at all. And that is a milestone trip for that very reason, which is awesome. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. And thank you very much for watching.